Um, Look, I hesitate to compare Julian Assange to a bucket of spit because it would be insulting to the bucket of spit. The point is, I support him 100%. I don't like him. He doesn't look like us. He's not what you would call a card-carrying journalist in the normal way. As I remember years ago when I worked for Rolling Stone, I was not a card-carrying journalist in a normal way. And I'm reminded of a fellow by the name of Larry Flynt, who was the publisher of Hustler magazine, which was the most grotesque pornographic magazine of its time out of Ohio. It was so awful to women that Flynt was shot and crippled and put in a wheelchair. A lot of people applauded that. Flynt was a horrible man. I interviewed him. I knew him actually quite well. Awful piece of work. But you know what? We had to support him because the moment the United States government attempts to shut down someone like Larry Flynt or Julian Assange, I don't care what the charges are, that gives the government an opening to go in and hurt the First Amendment. There will be a trickle down on the First Amendment. That's where it starts.
The right of free speech.
Exactly. And I do not like absolutists. To have an absolute thought, to be that tight, to be that hardcore I always thought was a negative thing. But on the U.S. Constitution, First Amendment issue, I am an absolutist.
And